And we're still in Istanbul, we're in the pits, it's Turkey, and it's time for qualifying. I'll have a look at my setup here. If you watch the practice, I managed to get 11th, so I'm having a bit of a lull so far in the championship, the last few races in particular. I need to pick up somehow, but you know, all quality race drivers have a bit of a few bad races, right? No? Well, maybe. I don't know. But the gap between me and Hamilton in the championship is quite big at the moment. But I might end up becoming a support driver. But we'll see how we get on. I was 1.6 seconds slower in practice. As I said, 11th place. We'll see what happens in qualifying. I think in practice I caused a few accidents. And I've got a 5 grid place penalty. But we'll soon find out. That's not what I need really. In order to have any chance I need to be slightly near the front. Because... well, I just do, that's all. Do I have to explain myself? In this race last year, it was famous by 2 collisions, well, 1 collision between Webber and Vettel, the 2 Red Bulls. Ended Vettel's race and Webber went on to come 3rd. Hamilton won, Button was 2nd, and I'm in Button's car. So come on. Now this is called a blundering series, so I won't be brilliant at it. It's all about looking at a game I wasn't very good at first of all, and trying to slowly improve. Occasionally you'll get people that comment that won't understand it, even though it's got the word blundering there, and they say, oh, you're rubbish at this game. Well, I know this. Think of something else, you dingbat. So back on track again. Let's see what I've learnt from practice. Probably not much. As I say in all these, I seem to be much better in the rain than everyone else, and struggle in the dry. So I want it really to rain at every track, and there's someone behind me already. The problem with the qualifying session which I've set up here, which I'm definitely going to change if I do this again, is I've got a shortened qualifying session that only lasts about 20 minutes. So of course everyone goes on the track at the same time. It's quite easy to get blocked and go wide trying to get past people. It turns into an absolute random for me at least. If I'm doing it again, I'll do the full race, the full qualifying session of Q1, Q2 and Q3 to buy myself at least a bit of track space. Anyway, the other drivers don't seem to have too much difficulty. Hamilton seems to thrive on it, possibly because he goes out first each time. Ferrari seem to struggle, and yeah, it's like the Lewis Hamilton show, this blundering championship so far. This is my installation lap, trying to remember what I did in practice. But yeah, this car's not holding onto the track particularly well, which means I probably haven't got a very good setup. But if I can get ahead of 11th, I'll be quite pleased. Off we go. I find the first corner the most tricky on this one. It's like downhill slightly, trying to spot that. Acceptable, but not brilliant. This is on Pro mode, and I think I've set it too difficult to be honest with you. I should have done a mode below then, but ha ha ha, let's see what happens. I did win the first race though in Bahrain, but that seems like a long time ago now. Let's just try and keep it on the track, get a banker in. See, look, Hamilton's out first, and he had an empty track, so I think, yeah, it's not fair. Right, here we go. Can take that corner quite wide. I've got tyre wear set on, as I told you in practice, if you watch practice, and there's a car in front of me in the way. Damn it. Yep, see, great. That's what I told you, right at the key point. I can take that corner quite quickly, but I had to go wide to avoid a crash, and the lap's probably ruined. Anyway, that is the problem with all tracks here. Hamilton, no such problem. Alonso 2nd so far, Petrov Kubica 4, but not many cars have gone round so far. This is a... oh, they're miles too. Anyway, yes. So this will be my starting lap. I don't know if this will be any good. Probably not very good because I went off the track. Commentating and driving at the same time.
That's second place. You're currently in second
Well,
place.
that's quite promising, despite that big error. So 2nd place. Head of Alonso, head of Michael Schumacher. And quite a lot of places I can improve the lap here, I would have thought. Probably can coast around this a lot quicker than I am doing. But one would have thought, as long as I don't drive off the track and keep it neat and tidy, I'm going to improve. Been knocked down to 4th there, it looks. Vettel's gone quickest in the Red Bull. I need Red Bull to start stepping up a bit here. I believe they're the quickest car in the championship. McLaren's the second quickest, but it is close between that and Ferrari. I think there's a car not too far behind me, but I'm much quicker than the other cars I noticed in practice round this bit. Well, I say that white dot isn't dropping back at any time soon behind me. This is a tough one. Then it's uphill a bit. Whoop, yeah, see, I've lost the back. Now make sure I don't cause any crashes as I go back on, otherwise I'll get another 5 grid penalty. Let's wait for these to go past. Right, I think I'm okay now. Let's play on the safe side. Go past. Right, an empty track again. So where am I now? I'm dropping down the order 8th now. 11th in practice, remember. Right. A lot of tough first gear corners. I tend to get a bit of lock up each time. It's not braking as much as I would like. Perhaps it's because I'm braking too late. That's probably it.
You're almost out of fuel. Almost out of fuel. You need to pit within the next
Well,
2 laps.
I'm doing another lap. I've got to do as many laps as possible to learn this thing.
Down to 8th place.
8th. Would be tough from there, but a very tight first gear corner that's going to be after the straight, so there's potential there if you can find a gap for overtaking a lot of cars. But of course it's going to be concertinas, so crashing and getting some damage is more likely as I go into the kitty litter. And if you have damage and got a pit in a 17 lap race or whatever, forget it, you're not going to get back. If it was a full race we might have a bit more chance, but no. The weather conditions I've got set on this are dynamic, so the weather is changeable. It's not going to stay the same throughout the whole race, which is going to make it interesting in some races as I try and get past Senna's HRT or Hispania to no avail. I didn't do the championship in one of those Hispania cars because it'd be damn too slow. Corner cutting. Does penalise your lap for corner cutting, but this wasn't going to be a very fast lap anyway.
Your tyres and brakes are at optimal temperature.
Are they? Good. I'm not noticing a difference, to be fair. I'll try and squeeze as many laps as I possibly can out of this fuel. I think a red fuel can flashes red if I'm completely out. It's flashing yellow at the moment, you might be able to notice, which means there's not too much left. I don't want to stop on circuit because that'll probably be the end of the session. Right, let's do one more lap. I think we've got one more lap left in this car and then we'll have to come in. Might be pushing it actually, doing one more lap, because it's not just a one more lap. Then we'll have to. Then we'll have to come in. Of course, that's another lap to go into the pits. We'll check the split times. If there's anything green here, then that'll be a big advantage. Come on, let's get this season back together. It's gradually falling away. Deserve more from McLaren, that is for sure. Okay. Take it round. If you're not into Formula 1, I applaud you to stop watching these videos because, you know, negative comments saying it's boring and so forth are not really needed, because you know what you're going to get. You're going to get Formula 1 races, so just watch the other videos and stay away from these. That's what I'm telling you. Here we go. Let's keep the throttle down. This is for all blundering race fans. True blundering style. We'll try and get better as the season goes on. I'm not going to answer comments that say these are boring and so forth. It's not really worth my time. Okay, let's see if we can keep this on. Let's brake down. Tight corner. I think I'm going to... Yeah, I should have come in the pits then, because this lap's invalidated for corner cutting. I'm going to be out of fuel soon, I think. Can I squeeze another 2 laps into this?
We're dropping a lot of time through sectors 1 and 2 though.
Yeah, lots of time for sectors 1 and 2. Perhaps I should just keep driving until the car runs out. Now the advantage of having hardly any fuel is the car accelerates quicker, it's lighter and handles slightly better. I don't know what happens if you stop on track, to be fair. Does it end the session or just give you a massive time penalty as it's got to be wheeled back in? Fuel pump, oh, fuel pump is now flashing red. Oh god, look, and I've got a green split time. Might be worth just keep going. I mean, I'm holding position in 8th, it seems. It isn't a bad lap. Quicker than practice. Done that okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to keep going round. But normally when it flashes red, you need to come into the pit straight away. We'll see what it is on the second split, which is just round this corner and then at the end of the straight. Oh, we got that very... oh, it was there. Look, still green. I'm going to have to go right round. This looks quicker. I'm going to have to go right round, try and poodle round. This could all end in disaster here. But when you're on a quick lap, you cannot abandon it. Right, I'm going to run out of fuel soon. Green split, please. Move me up. Fourth. Fourth, boom. Right, now. I'm going to run out of fuel soon, so I just need to poodle around and not get in anyone's way. If you drive round slow, you use less fuel. Try and get off the throttle. Let these two cars pass, or I will get a stop-go. Not stop-go, another grid penalty. I think I blocked this person. Yeah, I've blocked them. Just go past. Go past the inside. Oh, the BMW, right, so they're through. 4th place, I'll be pleased with that. But a 5, I think I've got a 5 grid place penalty from practice. I don't know if it carries over. I presume it does. Yeah, car's feeling a bit weird now. It's going to run out of fuel any time soon. No, it's right gone now. I've got quite a lot of the lap to go round here. Oh no! Someone get out and push.
Your brakes are too cold. We need to get some heat into them. Brake hard in the next corners.
The brakes have gone cold because I'm driving around slow, and I'm driving around slow because I've got no fuel in my car. Maybe I should put a sail up and go on the wind here. Keep going, car. We can get it. We can get to the end. Oh, come on. It's going to stop in a minute. I've only got to get round this corner and the bend. Warning. Illegal blocking. Another penalty.
The stewards have awarded you a 5-place grid penalty.
What? So I've got a 10-place grid penalty. So I've qualified in 4th, but I'm going to be in 14th. That's not fair. I could have done some... oh, this season goes from bad to worse. I could have done some serious damage from 4th. 4th's respectable. You would have thought I would have improved in the race as well. Could have had a race win from 4th. Okay, right. So I've got a 10 grid penalty. Can I go quicker than 4th? Unlikely. I don't know if it's worth even doing another set of laps now. 14th, that's going to be in the middle of the pack. Well, I don't know how much time is left. We'll soon find out when I get wheeled in by the pit crew. Push me in, lads. Thank you. Was that guy wearing glasses last time? Maybe. So the best thing about Formula 1 is you get to go all the way around the world. 4th place. That's better than other races in Spain and Monaco in particular. So I'm competitive.
Good, but you're losing time in sector 2.
So it's the second sector I'm losing the time in. 6 minutes to go. Might be worth doing another lap or so. Even if it's just practice, because I think there's more time to be had here. Let's have a look at this. Can I improve here anywhere? Not that I know what I'm doing. I just look at various setups online and practice with them. But as I said in practice, I need to do the... there's a mode where you can just do ghost car, where it saves your quickest lap so far. You just try and beat that each time. And the advantage of that, I think, will be... if you take a shortcut on one of the laps, you'll just follow the ghost car around and know that's it and get used to driving that line. Whereas here you just have to remember it driving around on your own. 5 minutes. I think we'll take this thing out again.
Let's fire up the engine.
But I can't improve on 4th, but we all know it's really 14th. Damn it. Come on, Baldy, let me out. Right, they won't let me out unless it's safe to do so. I presume a car's coming in, is it? But I can't see it. Where is it? Don't know. Must have been those ones that are just driving past. There's all the pit crew and the telemetry on the, well, on the right it was. So I might be able to get 2 laps into this. So note to self, don't run out of petrol. But, you know, I wouldn't have got 4th place otherwise. It would have stayed in 8th. But it would have been 8th rather than 14th. So, yeah, perhaps it was best I come in. It's another learning point in this blundering season of errors. There's an error. Whoa, cool, that was close. Almost collected the Ferrari. And I might have had another 5 grid penalty. That would have been good. I think McLaren one year, I think it was last season actually at the time of recording, they got the world record for amount of grid penalties. I think it was like 80 or something, but there's only about 20 odd cars in the race, so they couldn't start further back than that. So I'm not doing as bad as that then. And I think I've had a lot more practice rather than just one practice session qualifying. I think I could get quite quick on this circuit. It's just, there's 2 bits where you can win or lose time. There, that's 1 bit. Well, there's 3 bits here. The first corner at the start, that uphill bit, the rest is like flat out, and then the tight first gear corner at the end of this straight. Now those 3, and that's where all the time can be had. Might be risk putting an extra bit of downforce on to make it turn in a bit easier. I very rarely get that corner right. Right, so I'm probably getting a maximum of 2 laps in, I think. As long as you start your lap before the time runs out, they do let you finish it. No, I've gone down 1 position. So it finishes like that after starting 15th.
3 minutes remaining in the session.
No way! I don't want to start from 15th. Let's try and get at least a little bit of improvement. Although I did mess up the first corner, so it's obviously insane super after this. That's good. That is good. That's good. It's sometimes worth going an extra bit wide and cutting in to get a bit of extra speed. Might have gained a bit then from the first corner mess up. No, I'm down by quite a bit. So yeah, I'll just drive as quick as I can, see if I can get any time back on this lap. It looks like the next lap is going to be the now or never bit. Just keep the tyres warm, keep the speed up so the brakes are warm, and hopefully pull out something unbelievable. What am I saying? I know I'm not going to say unbelievable, I'm kidding myself here. This is being played on a PlayStation 3 joypad. I'll use that as an excuse. That's what we'll do. So, yep, well slower, but I have eased off ever so slightly. Oh, I'm down to the 6th now, am I? 6th place. That means I'll start from 16th if all the calculations are right. 16th will be a pretty tough proposition. Again, I'd have to be very aggressive from the start if that happens. And I was very aggressive at Monaco, and we all saw how that finished. It finished with my car jumping about 40 feet into the air. If you haven't seen that, it's quite a short video because I don't last very long. But there's an alarmingly huge crash, which we replayed from a number of angles, and God knows how I'm still alive. So watch that if you haven't already. Nice and tidy through there, but can't help thinking this is slower. This is the last lap I've got to do it. Please be green. It isn't.
1 minute to go.
Oh no, it's another disaster race. Don't say I'm going to have 3 disaster races in a row. That'll be Spain, Monaco and Turkey. After this is Montreal. I seem to remember not being too bad on that track, but it is a distant memory. Hopefully the computer AI is well slow when I win. Come on. Oh, that's not too bad. That is bad. Corner cutting, lap invalidated. Oh dear. So I'm going to start well down here. Damn it. Does that say up? Oh yeah, it does. That's a shame. It says up, but I cut the corner and that's why. So even if I finish quicker, this lap will not count. Yes. Game over, boys. Let's just see what the lap would have been anyway. Yeah, well, the session ends before then anyway. Sixth place. I'm going to start in 16th unless anyone's behind me that can go quicker. Hopefully they're not. Take it. Good stuff. Why am I saying good stuff for? This lap's not going to count, is it? Or will it? It might do. It won't do. No, I've only got... If I can get round in 1 minute 51, it might do. But I'm slower again anyway. I don't think there's going to be any improvement at all. Hooray! Maybe not hooray. I want to play this with VR. How long are we away from that? It might already exist. If I was actually felt like I was sitting in the real car, I mean, as I say with all of these, if I had a steering wheel and pedals, I'd probably be a bit quicker, because it gives you a bit more realism, a bit more response. If I had a headset on, I'd probably be right there. 10th slower. Can I get back a 10th? Any position I can get back now will be an advantage, because it's going to be a crazy start. The race might last very quickly like Monaco, or it might be a full length one, we'll see. Right, have I got any time back? No is the feeling. Oh, it went green. Oh look, so I went back up to 4th. That's saying there. Yeah, how far is it putting me back? Is that 5 positions or 10? We'll find out tomorrow. So qualified in 4th after all, ahead of Alonso and Massa. Not bad stuff, not bad stuff. Well, I hope you liked watching the qualifying and the practice as well. Vettel was quickest there, so he'll start from pole. Lewis Hamilton, my teammates, in 2nd place there. Yeah, I need to get past him somehow. Great qualifying by Massa. So the race will go up tomorrow. Don't know how I do, because as I say, I'm in a bit of a dip at the moment. Need a bit of a miracle to happen. So thanks for watching as always. Hopefully join you for the race tomorrow. And next time then, take care and goodbye.
Goodbye.